This is NEM 2014, quick interview session. I'm really happy to have with me Jean Godec, Business Development Director, Central and Eastern Europe, Nagra. Mr. Godec, thank you for coming and join us.
Thank you for inviting me.
There is very optimistic experience or expectation from the OTT and SVOD platforms. You are kind of involved in that new technology. Do you still think that traditional broadcasting is in a big advance that OTT and SVOD could be in the next few years?
So what we are seeing here that people are still preferring to watch live TV. So the consumption on the live is quite high. Therefore, I think the traditional broadcasting will still be here for many years to stay, especially if we talk sports, right? There's nothing but live, right? So broadcasting is definitely very important, and what we were doing in the last period is more combining broadcast, so the traditional broadcast, and let's say linear delivery of the content with the non-linear, and non-linear content being then transmitted or delivered via alternative method, actually the OTT via the cloud, right? So what we do is actually we take care that at Nagra we take care that both broadcast and OTT content gets delivered in a secure way to the consumer.
When people from industry talking about all those new technology and programs and content, they always asking like, what Jean Godec is really like on TV? What's your content and what's your platform that you really enjoy?
This is actually a very good question. I think when we start talking about the technicalities, right, the real technical issues, and we are discussing about the CDN and how it's difficult, how unicast what bandwidth you will need and things like that. At the end of the day, we sometimes, I have to admit, forget about the real end user, right? It's the consumer that we take care of after all, right? We do take care that content providers have content secured. We do take care that operators get it delivered securely, that it's delivered in a way that it's comfortable for the user actually to access, but it's the user who is actually consuming this content, right? And that's why I said on the panel, I said that we are going to see sort of a pentaplay, right, with the operators embracing the OTT in a way that users will seamlessly be able to enjoy the content wherever they are, right? We made some steps at Nagra to enable such technology with DTCP approval, right? Going back to a little bit technical, but it's important to understand that in this case it's actually home networking, but it's also outside the home, so user can watch their content wherever they are, which is really important, and it's actually being approved by the content providers. Now, of course, the discussion about the content rights it's up to the content provider and the operator, but the technology is enabling such approach already in a secure way. This is important to know. Yeah? When it comes to me, I'm coming from Slovenia. I'm a subscriber of a local telco. Well, I love watching sport. I'm very glad that our telco is providing us all the sports, and I'm really a fan of HBO. HBO I like, I must say, very much. So this is my, let's say, preference.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jean Godec. There was a Jean Godec and quick interview session for NEM 2014.